Okay, there are other ways to build functions. So we've seen naming a function and we've seen an anonymous lambda expression. Let's look at another very useful way that Haskell has, and it's a so-called section. I think we had some nice slides about it, so here's some of those. So let me dig those out. Just hopping over the things we've just looked at. Now, here we have a bunch of examples building functions from operators which have two arguments. Now when you have an operator, it's a thing where you write the parameters of that function on either side. Operators like plus, less than, and so on. Now sections are a trick for building functions by providing one of those two arguments to an operator. For example, if you provide one of the arguments to the plus operation, here we've got map plus 1, we've built a function that adds 1 to its arguments. And we can use this for either of the parameters. So we can filter the things less than 0, or we can take the things which are bigger than 0, take while bigger than 0 from a list. So there's a bunch of examples using functions that we've just seen. Now you can't do compound things like at the bottom of this slide here, multiply by 2 and add 1. That's not possible. For such things you would use a lambda expression. So sections are a little bit simpler than that. They're not quite as general as you might hope. But nonetheless a very useful operation. Okay, I think these are very intuitive ways to build functions that is quite neat. So let's see this in action. And let's use this example. So instead of using a lambda expression here, we can use a much simpler way of defining it. Namely, to use a section, it's the not equal to operator, which we provide one but not both arguments. So we're checking whether something's not equal to the new line character. And that would be the section.